Many of the terms, comments, and stories you're about to hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for Bam Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio Bam. Fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio Bam.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's Bam.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Radio Bam Series 28 Faction. We're in Los Angeles, and I'm here with Johnny from, well, a lot of things. Polar Moon Mon, Ashes Divide, Kill Hannah, and shit, didn't you do something with 9 Inch Nails?
I didn't do anything with 9 Inch Nails, but
it's the Perfect Circle dudes, right?
Yeah. That's Ashes Divide. Yeah.
And TV's Ryan Dunn.
Hello.
And Nikki B from the Dead and Gone 69 Eyes video, and her brother Warren. And first of all, Dunn and I just got back from England for a Spike TV show, and god damn, man, it's this thing called the Tough Guy competition, and I honestly don't know why anyone would ever A, do it, but B, pay to fucking do it.
It's basically a grouping of the worst possible things you could do. They threw them all together in one day, and people paid to do it.
How much is it?
It's expensive.
Wait, $600 for 4 hours of pure torture and agony? Where the fuck do I sign up? That's what it is.
Why don't I just kick myself in the face, give myself AIDS, and I'll call it a Sunday? I'll call it quits there.
If I wasn't filming it for a TV show, like if I was just doing it just to do it, I would never. Like I need to have that shit on film if I was even going to do it.
So what kind of shit are you expected to do in this?
All right, first of all,
it was done. It is finished. I don't like that expected thing, because I don't want to go the hell back. And I didn't even do anything. I ran 13 feet and said no, thank you.
Wait, you quit?
Oh hell yeah!
We flew him first class to goddamn England just for him to show up and be like, yeah, literally not even 1 minute of running. Yep, I quit.
When he says we, he means somebody flew me first class. It's probably bummed that I didn't. Well,
no, because me and Tim O'Connor did it, and I mean, it's not really about. I mean, dude, honestly, the actual competition will probably be 5 minutes out of the show.
Who wants to watch three guys just run for 3 hours? So I took it upon myself to add comedy to the show, you see, and I quit and proceeded to heckle them the whole way. They didn't even remember seeing me. There was like a fire pit you had to jump over top of, and I grabbed a hot dog to
what
cook
are the
it.
obstacles?
So here you go. So keep in mind, it's fucking February in England, North England, which is
freezing.
So it's a goddamn
Wolverhampton, right?
Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
It's snowing. It's right by Birmingham. But it's 6 mile run through like mud and shit like that. And so once you're done the 6 mile run, which takes forever, then you start doing this shit where you have to run through an icy moat pit. Like it was frozen, so we had to break through the ice to go through it. So like,
man.
yeah, and not once, 40 times, and you're up to your neck. It sucked, and then you have to dunk your head through these the logs.
Yeah.
4 times, and like it's so fucking cold that like I honestly didn't know who I was or what was going on after the 4th one. I got out and somebody put tinfoil on me because I was like getting hypothermia.
Do they have medics there? Just in case
everywhere.
Someone's heart stopped?
They said, I don't know if I believe them, but they said there was a medic. There was one medic for every contestant.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were all over the place.
And wait, they have so then you run through a field of fire that lasts like field of fire, but I was
logical.
I was kind of looking forward to it after that because I'm like freezing cold, so I'm like, I'll run through this fire all day long. Like I probably won't even feel it because I'm so cold. My legs are numb. So then you have to climb up these crazy wood contraptions that are probably like 40 feet tall, and then you have to climb down and then climb back up, climb down.
In between those crazy wooden contraptions is a bunch of electrified tentacles hanging down, so you get electrified between that.
And you're wet, so it hurts even worse.
Dude, I'm with Dunn. I probably would have quit in the first fucking 10 seconds.
Yeah, I have no pride. I was out of there.
I wouldn't have been able to do any of that.
So you think you're going to win this tough guy thing? Hell no, look at me. I just want to get through the fucking thing.
They're like, you're going to run through all this? I was like, unless I'm running through all that to get to a bar, like the last bar on Earth, then hell no.
Before Armageddon.
Yeah. Maybe if you put a bar at the end, or if a big, large thing was chasing me, then possibly. But I'm not doing it for pride.
But honestly, there's like buff-ass, like, Marine dudes who, like, carry, like, an extra 30-pound backpack just to, like, train. Like, and they're all like, fucking hey, let's do this. You know, it's like... like, what are you
Way
thinking?
too much testosterone going on.
What else?
Do you get anything if you win this?
Self-satisfaction and an attaboy sticker.
Fuck that.
Like, you don't win anything. You win a tiny, like a little medal. Was it even made of gold?
Hell no, it wasn't made of gold, and I stole one. I have one in my bag right now. You didn't have to finish that shit to get one.
See you guys
stole
at the
one.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you guys at the pub. I already got my fucking
I did.
medal.
At the end, when you got to the end of the race, I was smoking a cigarette, drinking a beer with a medal around my neck.
Yeah, you actually, when we were at the pit of fire, you were sitting there grilling a hot dog over the fire, and he's like, hey, and I said something, and you're like, do you even remember seeing me at the pit of fire? I'm like, not at all. He's like, we talked and made eye contact. I'm like, dude, I was so out of it, I don't...
Do you remember when I ran up next to you with the coffee?
Yeah, I splashed it in my face.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's like, hey, do you want any coffee? I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I just keep going.
But you told me that you were running by and some fan said something like, hey, Bam.
Oh, yeah. Like, I come out of the freezing cold water, like, so fucking fed up and over it. Hey,
Bam, can I get an autograph? Bam.
Hey, Bam, can I have an autograph, please? Huh? Fuck you. Like,
Just run.
I'm like, what? Fuck you. What?
It was more like, fuck you.
Not to mention, we had to stay in, like, a tent for one night in this cold-ass weather, and we were sitting by the fire and stuff like that, and the night before, I put a tarantula in Dunn's beer. So, you know, in order for him to get me back, which was 10 times worse, I go into this tent where there's no light, so I can't see anything, so I just kind of... I put my head on this thing, which I think is a pillow, and then it starts to move. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I, like, break the whole tent, dive out, smack my face on the ground, and then Dunn goes in, and out comes a fucking python.
It was a 10-foot ball python.
And I fucking hate
10-footer.
snakes.
That's
So,
right,
like,
you hate snakes, dude.
That thing had a head like a football. That thing was awesome.
What happened to him?
What happened to who?
Dead?
No, the snake?
Yeah.
Hell no. I'd kill my buddies
about
before I
the
killed that snake. No, the spider's still alive, too.
You didn't drink him?
No, I mean, you couldn't fit him in my mouth. That thing was like a foot long. That spider was
You know
huge.
itchy from? They got them itchy little, they flick hairs at you and make you...
No, that spider was awesome.
Yeah, they're cool.
what?
Tarantula.
Oh, that tarantula, yeah.
He was cool. And I was
cool.
shit-tossing. I was wearing my underwear.
Let me get a pet tarantula, because...
I don't want one as a pet. But
Because we'll be friends.
So you couldn't see anything.
So you can be friends with a dog or a cat, but, like, come on.
If
A
you-
tarantula doesn't give a shit about you, and it
Like-
never will.
If you turned on a light, if you had like a flashlight in the tent and you saw that you were sleeping on a python, what would happen? What would happen? Would you guys-
exactly what did happen.
Yeah.
He tore that tent to pieces.
Those things
Because I couldn't get out. Like, I couldn't find the zipper, and I wanted to get out of there as soon as I can. So I'm, like, stabbing through the mesh, like, ripping the whole thing to fucking shreds. And then as soon as I get out, my foot gets caught on the thing, and I smack my face on the cold, fucking snowy ground. Icy ground.
He liked you.
Yeah.
And the worst part is you got to react to the snake. I didn't get to react to the spider too bad because I was shit-tossing. I barely remember the tarantula.
Oh, speaking of shit toss, so me and Tim went skating at this
That's what I was
park called
talking about, in that bar,
Stockwell.
yeah.
Yeah, but so he tells me what bar he's at, which is called Dirty Dicks. Like, that's what it was called,
Wait, this is
for
in
real.
Wolverhampton?
No,
this is in London right
Okay.
before the contest. But so I come down, it's like just getting dark, and he's shit tossed.
It's a basement bar, too.
He's in his whitey tighties and a wife beater at the bar and boots. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened to your pants? He's like, Patrick has them.
Oh, no, his name was Carrie.
Carrie, yeah. Carrie has them.
Now,
I'm like,
meanwhile, Carrie's like a 55-year-old grade, like, sailor dude sitting at the bar.
yeah, and I'm like, well, what happened? I lost a gentleman's bet. I'm like, well, where are Carrie's pants? I don't know. Carrie, where are your pants? And they just goes, they're in the ice box. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they're just doing bet after bet, whether it's like darts or arm wrestling or fucking like.
Apparently, I'm a bad gambler because all I had on was my underwear.
Then
nobody in that bar was happy with the situation either.
So after a bunch of Crown Royale, we decided to go to the London Bridge and jump off of it into the Thames River, and it's a blizzard and it's midnight, and like. I'd say 9 other people did it with us.
Oh, you went down there with everybody. I should have.
Yeah, he said he wasn't going to do it. And then I'm getting ready. I'm like introing it. I'm like, all right, so here we go. We're all going to jump into this fucking river and it's going to suck. And then Dunn, and I'm like, yeah, I said we're preparing to. And then Dunn just comes out in his undies and he's just like, I'm not preparing for anything. I'm drunk. And then he holds his nose and jumps in before everybody else does.
I did a cannonball.
A cannonball.
A cannonball.
Please tell me you guys filmed this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be on the Spike show. It's called Bam's World Domination. Oh yeah, and then as soon as we get off the plane, I go, so here we are in London. Boom! I just get nailed by a taxi, and then I got hit by a double-decker bus.
You didn't get hit.
No, I hit the
double-decker bus.
The double-decker bus comes up to like let people on and off, and I just run full speed at the driver, and he's like, what is this dude doing? I just go kunk right on the window and just fall to the ground. My glasses go flying, my boot goes flying.
Dude, there was an old woman standing there that had no idea what was happening. Her world turned around. She was confused for a good 5 minutes. She's just like,
what in the devil's going on?
Oh, she was blown away. Yeah, you really cross-threaded that old lady.
And the driver was just so fucking confused. He's probably never seen anything like it. Because you see me coming from far, and I'm just running full speed at him, making eye contact, and then once I get there, and I just fall.
Bloody Yankees.
Then Dooner had to go up and see if he would sign a release form to be on it, and the dude's like, fucking get the fuck out of my face. No, I'm not going to sign this. You just ran right into my bus and confused the shit out of me. I'm not signing anything.
How long were you guys there for?
Like a week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was like 8 days.
I've had some serious blackout moments all throughout England, all throughout the world, but yeah.
Yes.
Definitely England.
I've been to England about 10 times. I remember 2 of them.
Right.
You French kissed me too.
Oh, stop complaining.
No, you have that fuzzy ass 3-sided dick duster, dude.
You liked it.
You got a womb broom.
Yeah.
Well, we're going from town to town, and we happen to go. There's a big sign that says Bicester. I'm like, we're in fucking Bicester. Let's do an intro. So I'm like, so here we are in Bicester. Then Dunn just grabs me and starts making out with me. I'm like, ew! Then we passed a town called Gaydon, and I'm like, so here we are in Gaydon. Don't you dare do that again.
I was over there putting chapstick on.
Preparing.
Getting all fluffed.
Who else was with you guys? Who was all there?
Tim O'Connor.
Yeah, he's a pro skater.
And then the crew, yeah.
He rides for Adidas. Yeah, that was a fucking fun ass trip. I know it's gonna, dude. That's gonna be an awesome ass episode.
Yeah.
When's it air? Do you know?
I don't know. It all depends because we have to film 7 more episodes, but we're filming Jackass 3D right now. Right. So whenever we have spare time, which is us supposed to be relaxing and healing, so we could go film more. Right. Now we got to go hurt ourselves for someone else.
Oh, shit.
And then go to Jackass back for more.
Yeah. Speaking of, you guys have been in production for a few days now. Anybody get seriously hurt yet?
I am.
I know you got.
I can't talk about what we're doing, but yeah, I'll just say that I fell on my fucking face so hard doing this stunt that the medic actually said that my shoulder shifted over and it's gonna be tough to put it back. It'll take loads of time.
Dude. Well, yeah. People will love it.
Yeah, the only thing that helps is fucking Crown Royale.
Yeah. We had a lot of that.
Well, don't tease.
Did you know that my hotel at the Roosevelt, I open up the window to have a quick smoke, and I look at the reflection of where I'm at. I can see myself, I'm the tits of this massive billboard.
Oh, yeah, that clear billboard that goes on the outside? Yeah.
I'm the left tit of a massive billboard. I'm right at, like, the nipple.
You can reach out and grab her nipple.
Yeah, I can reach out of my window and just grab it. I want to get a photo.
Dude.
Totally. Oh, dude, you got to open up the window. I'll go downstairs and take a photo from outside.
Yeah.
Your head will be her nipple.
And, dude, right before...
We should figure out who else uses the other nipple and get the other person to come out of their window as well. Take a picture. 2 heads replacing the nipples.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't... Yeah, I don't know who's in the other room.
Yeah, it'd be pretty difficult to find out. Yeah. I think I can handle for just one nipple head.
Start knocking on doors. Are you the right fucking nipple?
Oh, you have a photo of it?
Well, I was taking a video because I was grabbing her nipple at the time.
Oh.
I just wanted to see if I could do it.
All right, let's play a song.
What are you gonna play?
The Hymn album comes out, Screamworks, on Valentine's Day, so that's really soon. And their new single is called Heart Killer. So let's fucking rock this Radio Bam Series 28 Faction.
Faction, baby.
Alright, good.
And now back to
Radio Bam!
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Radio Bam Series 28 Faction. That was him, Heart Killer, new album Screamworks coming out on Valentine's Day. And so yeah, I'm here with Johnny Radke of many bands. Ash Divide, Polar Moon, Kill Hannah, and TV's Ryan Dunn, and Nikki B of the 69 Eyes video, Dead and Gone. Now, Nikki.
Yes.
Why don't you explain this deal that happened at this 30 Seconds to Mars screening? Jared Leto invited us to this 20-minute premiere for all the fans, and then
was it a documentary?
Yeah, in the middle of him like introing what it is, what happened?
All right. Well, all of a sudden, it sounded like a cop literally at the door pounding. This guy randomly comes in, holding this nicely wrapped package, smoking a cigarette.
Which you're not supposed to do in that place.
And he completely interrupted, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And then he goes up to Jared and just stares at him like with these crazy ass PCP
and throws
eyes.
down this box like right in front of him.
At his feet. And then he said something like, "Fuck you, I hope you die, I hope I die, I hope everybody dies." Something like that. And then he just like walks off, and then my friend Natalie just goes, "That's a fucking bomb, dude." And I'm like, "No, it's not. That's some kid." And then I rethink
like
it.
The first one to
and I'm
run
like,
out.
"Holy shit, this thing is going to fucking blow up in my face." So I just get up and bolt out the door, and then everybody else follows me. And then 20 police cars show up. The bomb squad shows up. They block down Melrose and Fairfax, like the whole thing. It's like a major ordeal.
Damn, dude.
Then they finally tracked down the kid, and
so they got him.
Oh yeah, and they're like, "What is in the box?" And he's like, "I don't know. Could be anything. Could be nothing. Could be explosives."
Oh, dude.
So
that kid's going to jail.
Yeah. So the bomb squad disassembles his package all nicely, and it turned out to be nothing. But even so, like
he just wasted half the city's time.
Exactly, dude. He's going to fucking jail for a long time.
Something strapped on the top of it. Like some perfume or something.
But the weirdest thing was, like, there was perfume taped to it and like tons of money. Like,
really?
Like, did you see how much it was?
No, I did not. No.
But there was money taped to it all over the box.
That's weird.
And the kid was saying like he's homeless and shit, and it's like, well, if you're homeless, why are you taping money all over and
buying perfume?
That's what made me think like this dude is taping money because he knows he's gonna be dead in 5 seconds.
Totally.
You know,
and he said that he looked just out of it, right?
Yeah, like you could tell he was on like PCP or meth.
His face was pasty white and his eyes were all glassed over.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, you guys have probably had similar experiences with weird fans and shit like that. I know we have before. I mean, Kill Hannah. We got death threats before, and we didn't take it seriously. We were like, whatever. And we had people like, I think even Matt had to get his lawyer involved with, somebody got his number, like his home phone number years ago, and wouldn't stop calling, and then was threatening to bring a gun to a show or whatever, and we just didn't think about it. And then apparently someone had told us that person actually had committed suicide. Like, so after a while, you have to start thinking, like, all right, there are people that are willing to do some crazy
dude,
shit.
I get so many letters, and I don't read them, but, like, my grandpop does, and he writes back, and, like, he says that there's some like nutty people. There was like this one note from Romania, and this girl was saying like, I'm her biggest fan, whatever, and she's gonna like kill herself if I don't write back or something like that. And it's like, dude, what do you do?
You can't.
Like, I don't even want to get involved in a person like that. So like,
totally.
You know, what are you gonna do?
I think you just have to, just not respond.
Dunn, what are you gonna do? You can't just sit around standing there.
Well, it's got so depressing in here. I'm over here reflecting.
Well, I don't know. I'm stupid. I mean, you know. So now you know.
Yeah, so you got shit on my birthday cake.
What's up with?
A good day.
Hey, what the fuck is up with not being able to drink on the set of Jackass? We used to get shit hammered.
Really?
Yeah, because
who said that?
Because Steve-O's been 2 years sober and he doesn't want to see beer on the set. It's like, well, who the fuck do you think you are, dude? You know, like, man. I mean, he's cool and all, but fucking hey, if I want to sip on a beer, like, screw you, dude. You know?
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah, so now I got
a completely dry set.
Yeah, and like, you know, when you're about to
hurt yourself,
like do something like the fucking riot bomb, then I insist that I have a shot of Crown Royale.
All right.
You know, like, oh well, Steve's in the background, and no, I don't care. Then I don't care.
So what do?
I have a car on standby, and I go out to it, and I sip on it, and then I go back in.
Nice. Yeah.
But we're usually in the middle of nowhere filming, so like once I'm there, I'm fucking doomed if I don't have anything.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. That seems a little weird.
But it seemed like, you know, like Tremaine and Shauna and stuff like that. Like, god damn, dude, I just want to go get a beer real quick. Like, don't go get a beer and don't come back. You know, it's just like, what's the big deal? The last movie, Jackass 2, we were sponsored by Miller, and it was everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere. You know?
I didn't know Steve-O was sober. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
2 years.
Over 2 years, yeah.
Nice. Completely?
Yeah, he doesn't even smoke anymore either.
Wow.
Yeah, he's clean as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Yeah.
Hell, I like him better sober.
Yeah.
A lot better. Jesus Christ. I didn't even like looking at him back when he was on all this shit.
Yeah.
So is everybody back? Can you, is everybody
Yeah, it's same
involved?
cast.
Same
Yeah.
cast. Nice.
I think we're going to have a lot of cool, like, cameos, though. Like, we're going to do something with Michael Phelps and, I think Frodo from Lord of the Rings. And, you know, we want to get people like, you know, Jack Nicholson or something. Like big dudes, you know, like, not like, I don't know. But, yeah, Tremaine said that it's happening. I just don't know what stunts. Well, they're not going to do stunts, but they'll, like, intro it and be a part of it.
You should get Clooney, man.
He'd probably be into it.
Totally.
Yeah, I bet you would, actually. Yeah.
He seems like a stand-up dude.
Yeah.
He seems like he'd do it.
I came into the Roosevelt the other night, and my shirt is fucking covered in blood. I have cuts on my hands. I have these boots on that are like barely on, and my one pant leg is up with a big ice pack on it with an ace bandage tied around it. And then Nikki's right behind me, and for some reason there's blood all over her cheek. So we just come in looking like fucking pure hell, you know? And I didn't even feel like going up to my room to change and shower. I was like, I'm going straight to the fucking bar, dude.
Yeah, we stay like that all night long.
So, you know, like the Roosevelt, there's all these dudes in like nice suits trying to look all handsome and all this stuff. We come in like fucking pure shit show.
Like 28 days later.
Yeah. Dude, people look at us like we just raped their firstborn. Walk in the door, they're like, hell no. No. And then, like, you know, some people start figuring it out, and then, you know, they want to come up and chit chat. And dude, people in that place are so much like, oh man, like, I know what you're doing, you're filming, like, I want to hang out, like, let me get your number, man, like, I'm trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up. Like, it happened the other day, somebody asked me for my phone number, like, 2 different people asked me for my phone number, like, yeah, I'm a promoter, let me get your phone number, I'll hook you up. I'm like,
what do you promote?
No, like, I don't even ask them what they promote. Yeah. I just know I'm not gonna give them the number, and then they get mad at me. Oh, I see how it is, man. Yeah, it's cool. You're too big for me. I'm like, why? I know who the fuck you are. Out of my room, dude.
Like, even if I wasn't anybody, if you came up and was like, yo, let me get your number, who the fuck are you? No way. Like,
but now I'm a dick because I'm not wearing my phone number on my shirt.
Yeah.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Fucking wait. Oh yeah. So this dude, you know, like,
why do you gotta be like
I'm
that,
trying
man?
to come up, like, trying to come up. what do you do? Like, are you a good musician? Are you a good singer? I don't know, man. I'll do whatever. I'm just trying to come up. Well, you got to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do first.
So you're every human on Earth after birth, before death. Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's called ambition, asshole. Yeah, we all have it. Trying to come up.
How wasted was I on the flight?
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, yeah. I got to hear this.
You can talk about that.
All right.
I'm literally still worn out from it. I'm mentally worn out from our flight from London to here.
Let me just say that it's Virgin Airlines, which is pretty much the greatest airline I've ever been on.
Yeah, and especially if you fly overseas.
In first class, there's a fucking bar that you could just sit at the whole time. You don't even have to be in your seat. So, like, of course, I'm like, well, fucking A, right? Give me 12 red wines, you know? So, then, after that, like, I'm already blacked out, and, like, some Iranian chick comes up, and she's just like, I saw her, like, take something. I was like, what did you just take? She's like, oh, I took a sleeping pill. I'm like, well, give me one. So then I take it, and then all that red wine kicks in, dude. I fall asleep at the bar in the aisle.
40,000 miles.
And my shirt was like off too, like it was like hanging up because I had this like button down thing, so it was like off, and the stewardesses were all picking me up, 5 of them, trying to get me to my bed, and like it just wasn't happening at all, and
so they keep on looking at me like I'm the solution to the problem. Yes, I am hiding in my little area. There's like a little cubby where they have like beds on there. I'm like hiding in there, got my fucking hoodie on and headphones on, just trying to disassociate myself from the whole situation. But sure enough, they'd come over. Excuse me, can you help us? I'm like, God damn it! All right, yeah, I'm gonna help you, but it's not gonna end. So I think we should all just deal with the fact that he's sleeping in the hallway. That's it. He's gonna go back there. So yes, I'll pick him up. So I pick him up, put him in the bed. Lay back down. I'm like counting down. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Of course, he's back in the hallway. They come back up to me. Hey, can you help me? I'm like, really? You're gonna go back and eat the electrified cheese again? You're that mouse. All right, let's do this. And we get back up and
then I said that I have to piss. I'm like, dude, I gotta piss. And the stewards are like, oh God, we just got him here, but you know it's better than him pissing the bed, you know. So they take me to the bathroom, and I'm in there for like. I fell asleep in there.
Oh, yeah.
I full-blown fell asleep in the bathroom.
The door.
Yeah, and then finally...
No, the door was unlocked. They had one stewardess standing in front of it to keep people from going in there.
Yeah.
Wait, so they just let you sleep at home?
Well, it must have been like 20 minutes, you know, they probably but like when they opened up the door, because I wasn't responding, so like I was just sitting there sleeping, like...
Pants down.
Dude, I've never been that out of it at all. Like when I woke up, Dunn told me what happened. I kind of remember in and out what happened, but like, you know, I just said to the stewardess, I was like, dude, I apologize. Like that chick over there gave me a sleeping pill. I didn't know what it was. I didn't ask any questions, but it kicked my fucking ass. Like,
yeah, dude.
Oh, there's like the older ladies sleeping on the plane. Like they've been asleep for like 5 hours, and he's going up rubbing their faces.
Yeah, I was rubbing faces of people in first class sleeping, and I'm just like rubbing
just
their
walking
face.
up to him, and imagine waking up with his face like 2 inches from your face. I was waiting for the explosion to happen, like somebody punch him or scream.
Like I would have cared.
No, like, it's not you that cares. You wouldn't even fucking known. It's everybody else on the plane. It has nothing to do with you at that point.
Yo, man, I'm gonna fucking punch you. Dude, I've just been around the fucking ringer, dude. Oh, you're gonna punch me out.
I wasn't worried about you being punched. I was worried about the puncher. Like, that would be the reaction, you know? Like, everybody else has to deal with it. Nobody was concerned with your well-being. They were concerned with getting the fucking plane on the ground and getting home.
So after the plane landed, everything was cool? They accepted your apology? Nothing?
No, half of them did. There was 2 of them that actually said to me, they're like, if I ever... see you guys on one of our flights, I'm not going to be the stewardess
So
on
how
it.
long is this flight?
11 hours.
11 hours.
Yeah, 11 hours of this.
But I was,
oh my God.
like, I was telling the ones that I've been talking to, like the ones, well, I forgot their names. Anna, her name was. I was telling her, I'm like, dude, I'm never. When I woke up, I was like, I'm never like this on a flight. Like that sleeping pill, whatever it was
You got
from.
roofied.
It was like an Iranian chick with some gnarly ass sleeping pill,
Yeah.
and it just like instant sleep, like just dead weight, like I couldn't move.
Yeah.
Like, it was like getting roofied, kind of.
Like how it happened to me.
Plus 12 red wines on top of that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Dude.
You're not supposed to drink with stuff like that.
no shit, Sherlock, but I was blacked out. Like, I'm blacked out the last thing. Oh, I'm not supposed to flip.
Maybe I should listen to the voice of reason. There was no voice of reason. You were shit tossed.
Let's play a sound from one of your bands.
Yeah, let's do Ashes Divide.
Which track?
The Stone.
The Stone.
Yeah.
And what album's that on?
That's on Keep Telling Myself It's Alright.
Well, then fucking A, go buy it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's out on iTunes everywhere.
All right, here we go. Radio Bam Series 28 Facts. Does it look like I give a fuck?
Holy Lord, I got a bonus. Strap yourselves in and lace up those shoes because you're listening to Radio Bam. Turn it up. Faction.
Yeah, that was my new group, Ashes Divide, fronted by Billy Howardell of Perfect Circle. And this is I just started playing with these guys like in August. It's been going really fucking well. And we have our first show Friday, February 12th at the Galaxy Theater in Santa Ana.
Damn it, I'm leaving on the 10th.
I know. So that's why maybe you should come to a rehearsal this week.
Fuck.
So we'll give you your own private show.
Yeah, that's cool, because, I mean, I would stay, but, like, once I go home on the 10th, I'm only there for, like, 4 days, and then I gotta go out and film more, so, like...
Well, you'll be seeing more of us. We literally, this is my first show with this band, and the other members are also in Maynard's other band, Pussifer. So they're going to be going back out on tour as well pretty soon. So we're going to have like a month off, and then hopefully start touring, all that shit, and then actually have some time to finish up Polar Moon, which I've been slacking on that as well.
All right, you know how I said I can't talk about what we're doing on Jackass?
Yeah.
Well, I can talk about one thing because they put it to an end in a heartbeat. But we've been making these 7 a.m. Call times, which like kick your ass after 4 days. Because I usually wake up at 12, you know. So
yeah.
Me and Don show up all hungover on whiskey, and we decided it's a good idea to call 911 on Aaron because I'm like 911. I'm like. Yeah, there's this guy here, you know, and he's like a crazed super fan, and he won't leave, and he keeps talking, like, to all the cast members, and we simply just can't take it anymore. We want a restraining order. So, you know, they're on the way. A helicopter flies by on the set, and then, you know, Tremaine's just like, dude, did you really call 911? I'm like, fucking A right, I did. They're on the way. And then he's like, you got to cancel it right now. So then I simply did cancel it, so I know it won't be in the movie. But,
Right.
like, that's just the type of, like, bonkers shit that we're going for.
Fuck yeah, dude. I cannot wait to see the completed product.
In 3D.
In 3D, mind you. That's going to be sick.
Well, shit, I think it's time to go. So, Dunn, why don't you... give this last why don't you play a song?
None of your fans want to listen to what I listen to. What do you want me to play?
Well, alright, play your favorite Waylon Jennings song.
Any of them? No, they don't want to listen to that shit. Play the new company band.
Alright, let's do Zombie Barricades, and we're signing off. This is Radio Bam Series 28 Faction. Later.
That's Radio Bam for this week. We're done. Tune in next week for more. You can leave now. It's Radio Bam. Radio Bam every Monday, 4 p.m.
Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Email me now at Radio Bam.
Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-radio.com.
Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG.
That's 877-porn bag. Wow.
Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Faction.